There's no official list of the most common EarthCache topics for any given year. So being the EarthCache nerd that I am, I built one. After analyzing every EarthCache published in North America during 2025, I found the one topic that shows up more than any other, and it's probably not what you think. In this video, I'm going to break down all of the topic statistics for you, for the US, Canada, and then North America combined, so you can amaze all of your geocaching buddies at the next meet and greet. Snap, a prolific EarthCache writer himself and an absolute friend of the channel, came up with the idea for this video. And I'm not sure if I should curse him or shake his hand, but either way, I dug into the research, which meant looking at over 1,200 EarthCaches created in 2025 throughout North America and trying to figure out what the topic of each one was. And that can get tricky sometimes. For example, if an EarthCache highlights the effects of erosion on marble, is the topic erosion or marble? On top of that, some EarthCaches have more than one topic embedded in them, which makes this task just slightly more difficult. And trying to capture all of the EarthCaches created in 2025 gets weird towards the end of the year, but I won't bore you with the details. In short though, I'm working with some constraints, but it's fine. Before I break down the topics by country, let's take a quick look at how many were created last year. In the US, we had just over 950 published, and Canada had over 275. Mexico saw an increase of 16, for a combined total of just under 1,250. Now, if you want a complete look at how many were created per state or province, and see the writing trends over the past 3 years, or find out who the top EarthCache creators were for 2025, you can check out the video I made just on that. The link will be in the description below. So let's zoom in on the United States. Out of roughly 950 EarthCaches published in 2025, there were 264 distinct topics, and these 10 showed up more than any others. For the US, the top 10 topics were, starting us out is a three-way tie. So for the number 10, number 9, and the number 8 spots, we have limestone, gneiss, and springs, streams, and creeks, each with 15 EarthCaches. And for the number 7 and number 6 spots, another tie. This one between faults and sandstone, each at 17. Now we finally start to see some separation for the top 5. Number 5, a topic that you can find all over the place. We have wetlands with 21 EarthCaches. At number 4, no surprise since these can be found in every state, we have fossils with 29 EarthCaches. Coming in at number 3, a topic unavoidable throughout the US, we have erosion in its various forms with 56 EarthCaches. And just barely edging out erosion for the number 2 spot, and the only surprise might be that it's not the leader, is weathering at 60. Finally, coming in at number 1, the top topic in the US for 2025 is granite, with 65 EarthCaches being written. Looking at our neighbors to the north, in 2025, there were 278 EarthCaches published across Canada, covering 170 topics. So instead of a top 10, we're going to go with a top 5. Starting us off at the number 5. This one shows up coast to coast and sometimes in between, so honestly, might not surprise anybody. With 7 EarthCaches, we have sand. At number 4, a topic that ranked much higher in the US, but still made a strong showing up north, with 8 EarthCaches, weathering. Coming in at number 3, and maybe this one raises an eyebrow because of how often it shows up elsewhere, with 10 EarthCaches, granite. Now, at number 2, this one reclaimed its spot after falling short in the US rankings. With 12 EarthCaches, we have erosion. And that brings us to the number 1 EarthCache topic in Canada for 2025, outpacing every other topic in the country. With 17 EarthCaches written last year, the top Canadian topic is fossils. Now, let's take a look at the top topics for all of North America, and this time it includes the handful of EarthCaches written in Mexico. For this, I'm going to go back to the top 10. Now, not surprising, when you have this many topics that have been written on, squeaking past 6 other topics, we start off with a tie for the 10th and 9th place. But with 17 EarthCaches each, we have sand dunes and faults. Number 8, though, coming in strong with a combined total of 20 EarthCaches across the continent is nice. Holding the number 7 position, just edging out nice by a single cache with 21 EarthCaches is sandstone. At number 6, this one feels like it should be higher because you see it almost everywhere. With 24 EarthCaches, rivers. Cracking the top 5, and probably no surprise given how common they are, with so much on the limited list, with a total of 28 EarthCaches is wetlands. At number 4, a topic that's been a staple of EarthCaching for years, that blast from the past with 48 EarthCaches, fossils. And like 2 racing cars edging for the lead, we've seen both of these on both lists. At number 3, with 68 EarthCaches, is weathering. Coming in at the number 2 spot, just barely beating weathering due to a single EarthCache nudge down in Mexico, with 69 EarthCaches, we've got erosion. Bringing us to the number 1 EarthCache topic throughout North America, found in buildings and headstones and in outcrops, with a total of 75 EarthCaches written in 2025 is granite. And of course, a word of thanks to all of the EarthCache creators out there. I personally appreciate all the time and effort you have poured into the community. And of course, it goes without saying, although it probably should be said, a final thanks to the reviewers. Again, you've got just a handful of folks out there that had to read and ensure nearly all of those 1,250 EarthCaches all met the standards set by the Geological Society of America and Geocaching Headquarters. Thank you all for your time and efforts last year. While I don't have a real historical record for this, because I haven't really tracked topics like this before, I noticed a growth in a handful of EarthCaches that seem to proliferate in a number of places. And I think this is normal. EarthCache creators might go from one location, find an EarthCache topic that then they could replicate back home, and then go do that. And really kind of 2 topics stood out amongst all of them. The first one is calthamites, which are similar to the stalagmites that you find in caves, except these are typically under small bridges. They seem to be popping up sort of in a variety of places. And the other one is headstone weathering. Again, I don't really have any statistics to back this up, but there were 12 created in the US and 2 created last year. So I'm going to keep track of these, and it's going to be interesting to see if there's kind of, continued growth in these or any other new topics that come up over time. And I got to say this, I found another topic just fascinating. Pasha88 created 2 EarthCaches on, get this, lichenometry. I can't make this up. It's a dating technique that estimates the minimum age of a rock surface by measuring the size of the largest lichen growing on it. Now, I've seen plenty of EarthCaches on biological or chemical weathering, but I've never seen one that uses lichen to date the rock surface. This is truly a unique topic, so it'll be interesting to see if this one spreads anywhere else as well. So there you have it. Granite reigns supreme across North America in 2025. But now I'm curious, did granite surprise you? Or were you expecting erosion, weathering, or something else to take the top spot? Drop a comment below and tell me what EarthCache topic you thought would hold the number 1 position. And if you're an EarthCache creator watching this, maybe this gives you an idea or challenges you to write something a little different next time. No matter what topic you choose, there's always another story the Earth is waiting to tell. If you found this helpful, give the video a like and subscribe for more EarthCache insights. And I'll see you out there learning geology 1 cache at a time.